What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I guess this stuff started on a Monday. This is Wednesday. The storm, this is a second round of snow, ice, sleet, whatever we're getting here in Louisiana. The temperature's warmed up a little bit. It's close to 30 degrees or 28, somewhere in there, and it is coming down out here right now with the sleet. We're gonna walk out here and take a look, see how much accumulation we've got in the last 12 hours or so since I wrapped up the last video. And it's about 1 in the afternoon or something like that. So that's how much has fallen since last night. That's all sleet, ice, no snow in that. See a little snowbird? So my tracks in the yard from last night have just about filled themselves in. Yeah, there's no way you could get an 18-wheeler out of here if you wanted to. Not that I want to. I'm not going anywhere in this mess other than in a four-wheel drive pickup. Some of it's questionable then. So this is the road in front of my house now. This is road conditions. Looks exactly like my yard. You can see where that truck just came down the road there. You can definitely kind of stand out in the middle of the road now. That fresh sleet has actually improved the traction on the road and kind of covered up some of that ice, because that other had already got pretty compacted. So I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but I was trying to pull out of my driveway, and this car right here stuck in the middle of the road down there, and they had a fire truck or something down there pulled them out. Hyundai. It really looks like you need to be going somewhere. Need a snowplow. Ain't got one. That little car up there ain't doing so well. That truck there going sideways. That's a 1-ton work truck. I don't know if you can tell. I got my windshield wipers on. It's quit right now. I got them on just because they'll probably freeze back in the ice like they did yesterday. What's up with bad slushy? I think that car up there is probably dragging the ground. He'd probably get high centered again going up this hill. And then pulled him out once. If I had a car, I think I'd have better sense than to get on the road. We're doing 12 miles an hour, if anybody's wondering. 10 miles an hour. This little car up here in front of us. Oh, there goes the work truck all over the road. Comes the police. If he's got, unless he's got four-wheel drive, he's probably going to be stuck. State police. Well, here's a stranded 18-wheeler up here. I am totally not sure what he's doing or how he got there, because that road that he's coming off of over there is not a road for a truck, and I'm not sure. I guess he was coming down this road and tried to back over there to turn around or something. He's not turning around right there. That assistance of a wrecker. There's a wrecker, and that ain't enough wrecker probably to pull him out. Two-wheel drive rollback. Don't know what that truck's doing over there. See that four-wheel drive in the middle up yonder, he's having a little bit of problem, as am I. That car is probably fixing to be stuck right there. Yep, the car's got stuck again. Work truck stuck. Just about. I'll loan that guy right there my chain because he's closer to him. This guy here in this work truck, he's having a hard time there. He's going sideways. He's gonna hit the car if he don't do something different there. I offered to pull that guy forward or backwards or something, and he said that guy was going to pull him. I let him borrow a chain there. Got him going again. You can see the bottom of that car right there is dragging the ground. He's having a hard time. I loaned him a chain. That other dude pulled him out and they went on ahead. So I guess if we get stuck again, I'm gonna have to pull him. This four-wheel drive ain't tearing the world up. You get over there in that deep snow. Stuff's probably 8 inches thick there. I'm going to pull him out now because he got over for meeting a vehicle and got over in the fresh snow. He couldn't do anything, so I'm going to pull him back over here to the ruts. Let's see here. He said he's not far from home. Told him he needs to go home and stay home. That's probably about a good 8 inches, looks like. Be my guess. Both storms combined. Looks like they got the big truck out that was stuck right there. Let's see if he went this direction. Looks like he may have. Yeah, I see the trailer tire and dual tracks. They're pulling him up the road. Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't figure he was going to get going up the road. He's being pulled up the road. What they got pulling him? The rollback pulling him. I know darn well that rollback can't be pulling him very well, because them rollbacks are about helpless on this stuff. That's a state truck right there. Only way that rollback can pull him is if he drops his wheel lift on the ground and runs his winch cable out and hooks on him, winches him forward, and then pulls himself forward, and then does that again up his hill. It's gonna take him a while to get this big truck. I don't know what he's doing on the road. What, he's got some imported cargo or what? But yeah. Yeah, that's what he's fixing to do. Stick that wheel lift in the ground and get his winch off his bed and pull him up 20 or 30 foot, and then have to pull back forward till he gets him to the top of this hill. And ain't no telling what, if he's charging him by the hour, they ain't no telling what this is costing. Well, this is Thursday afternoon, about 5 p.m. This is what we're dealing with here still. Ice roads. I'm doing about 18 miles an hour. That's how bad this is. As I say, this is Thursday afternoon. Been like this since Monday. You see that crack in my windshield? That happened in the last video. It was a little speck right over there on that side, and it ran all the way across. Pretty rough. This under these trees right here hadn't had time to melt, or hadn't got any sun to start melting. Pretty deep right here. Like somebody dug down over on the dirt to get some traction. What a mess, what a mess. I'm doing 12 miles an hour right now. 10 miles an hour. I don't know if you see over there at shed that fell. There's shed fell on his tractors and stuff out there. There's been a lot of people's sheds that fell on their tractors, their carports that fell. The structures down here, as far as the outside carports and stuff, like those little throw up ones like that one right there, are not really rated for snow load, especially 7 to 8 inches like this is here in some places. What a fun trip. I ought to be making for some good video though. So the temperature's dropped down. It's 17 degrees right now. This stuff is refroze. It actually, you can run a little bit faster on it, other than it's rough, but it's done got packed down and refroze. As long as you can stay in these ruts right here, you can run a little faster. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I'm doing 20. Problem comes in when you got to meet another vehicle, because everybody's been driving in the center of the road, as you see, and you got to get over there in the fresh snow that's 8 inches deep, going up these hills and stuff. You can't really get no traction. Almost 30 now, 28 to 30. They've got this packed down here, and it's refrozen. It's actually easier to drive on, as long as you ain't got to stop, and as long as you don't hit any ruts or anything. I got my light bar on, so I see pretty well, and there's no traffic because it's I don't know, midnight or something. So can't do this in the daytime. There's too many people. You got these ruts and stuff, and you can't really slow down in time to get over all that sort of stuff. see how the ruts are in the middle of the bridges. And they swap back over. It's kind of random. This will turn into back a mess in the morning whenever the sun pops out and it starts melting again, getting slushy. You have to get over on the shoulder and that deep stuff, it's been pushed over there by the tire tracks, and some of it's probably almost a foot deep. Been a lot of people getting stuck because of that. I'm completely on the wrong side of the road here. It doesn't really matter because I'm the only one out here, so whatever. Move back over here. This here's a little bit worse area. Here comes a car. I got to get over out of this main lane here. Who knows what they're in. It's deep over here when you got to get over here like this. That's where you have a problem at. He wants to keep pulling you over there. See, they're all in the middle of the road. Who knows what they're riding in. At 10 miles an hour now. F-250. See, this gets here a little bit better here where it's packed down. Ought to be qualified for an Alaskan driver's license after this week. I guess they are stuck, stranded in the road right there. Just left the car in the middle of the road and got out. And it's not like the police can really get out here, and I don't know, I guess maybe somebody will get it moved tomorrow. This here has been heavily traveled and it's all packed down. They've moved across and you don't have the big humps, and there's actually 2 lanes. They stayed on their right side right here. One of the few spots they actually did that. You can ease on down the road here pretty decent. I'm doing about 32 because there ain't no traffic. The ruts kind of hold you in the middle of it. It's still slick. There's no way you can stop, and if you get out of the ruts, you're definitely going in the ditch. But it'll be a mess in the morning. It'll be getting slushy again. To me, it's easier to drive on when it's hard frozen. You don't have traction too much, so your stopping distance is not very good, but it's easier to drive on. See here, they got back over where both lanes kind of run together. You only have three ruts. So when you meet somebody, you got to get over. Guys, that stuff's a lot easier to drive on and walk on when it's frozen to me. See how I'm not really sinking in? Well, I did there. That's hard to walk on when it does that. When it's almost supporting your weight and then it falls through like that, that's hard to walk on. When it supports you, it's frozen solid, it's not a problem. But when it's semi-frozen and you fall through, Yeah, it doesn't work too good for me. It throws me off balance, I guess. It makes you twist your ankle and stuff because your foot don't go in the ground just right. I don't much care for it. I'd rather it be just frozen solid if I gotta have it. Got me some chicken and dumplings in there. Some groceries. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Made it back home again. This is Thursday night. Well, probably Friday morning by this point. It's after midnight. I'll try to get this posted and put up, but I think my 7-day trial of Alaska has just about expired. At least I hope so. Hope this starts melting tomorrow and gets on out of here, because this is not all that fun. I mean, if you didn't have a job, it would be fun, but driving an 18-wheeler in this would not be fun. And I would need chains and would be going 25 everywhere. And yeah, that would not be fun. They'd have to up the rates quite a bit. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.